All right, keeping the streak going. It's too bad that that I hadn't realized I had so many walking around a manor or walking around a house games on my to-do list. Because we had Blueprints, of course, and Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. And then, unfortunately, breaking the streak, I played Chance of Senar and Animal Well before moving on to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, in which you wander around a house, and just now 12 Minutes, in which you wander around a small apartment. And this, I guess, will be a fifth wandering around a house game, the Séance of Blake Manor. And curious that it is the Séance of Blake Manor, and not like the Séance at Blake Manor. Is the house itself haunted? Perhaps. Let's just slightly turn that down a little bit more. Start a new game? Yeah. Dublin, Ireland. 1897.
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean.
Sounds like a job for the police.
Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world. A further £300 will be paid out if you find her alive.
300? Excellent.
I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you, but there's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honourable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly. I pray for the girl that this is true.
In witness of hereupon, I set my hand. Herbert S. Sinclair. Roll credits. Day one. So I truly know nothing about this game. I haven't seen the trailer. I haven't seen any pictures of it. I haven't heard anyone tell me it's good other than people in chat mentioning in passing that I should give it a shot.
Evelyn Dean, daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean. I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father.
Oh. That seemed to have skipped what I wanted to. Is there a, like, look at past conversations? Maybe not. I do want to turn sound effects down a bit. As they were kind of, like, doing the lightning over his voice. I was like, that's no good. Alright. Oh. It takes 1 minute? Let's find out. 1 minute. The manor is miles from Galford. Miles from anywhere. Without a horse, there is nowhere to go. With a horse, it's too dark to read. You can move faster by running. And actually, I will change that back to shift. I like shifting. Yeah. Hey, this is very reminiscent of
Hello?
Hi.
Is somebody there?
Was he standing there the whole time?
What in hell?
I can't. I'm seeing things. The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on bird edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. What? You can check all the evidence we find in the records. Press 2 to access the records. Washerwoman? Is that what we're calling that person? That entity? Some can be examined or analyzed for further. You can examine your hiring letter. Sincerely, a concerned party. Why was I hired? Sure, I'll look at the fountain. A not uncommon sentry piece at a place such as this. Truly. West gate, unfortunately locked. Until I get out the garage. Oh, looky what I found. I am the winner. A barrel of rusty-colored rainwater. Oh. I thought there would be clues. Surely these windows contain clues. Brick? When interacting with a person or object, you may have use the mouse wheel. Okay. I see. I don't want to do either of those. Oh, I could... An open window with strong vines climbing to it. I could probably climb up to it should I find the need. Is the front door... Now it makes sense. The front door is probably locked. I'm very good at video games. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence if you are to... If you, with an extra space... If... You are to solve the mystery of Blake Manor. Time advances when Ward interacts with objects and characters. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Ms. Dean's departure. You'll be free to further explore the mansion in the coming days. At midnight, they're like, no, sorry, you're fired. Alright, so I've wasted 3 of my minutes already. Ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking the place in. Record your goals and progress in the mystery map. Oh, okay. It's like a Outer Wilds. Unlock the mystery. You should investigate it. Miss Dean's departure. Mystery. I have arrived at the manor to confirm whether Miss Dean was here and, if no longer present, was the manner of her leaving cause for concern. Evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why 2 nodes are connected. Alright, kind of like the Sherlock game that I played. Also, Professor Layton? No. Oh, Edgeworth Investigations, of course. That's the letter. Check in. I should check into the hotel. It's mine now. A book that has clearly been handled with care. If I really don't have that many minutes to spare, maybe we, Grand Séance. October 31st, but that's today. Actually, is that today? October 26th is when he sent the letter, so, maybe.
Yes?
Hello. I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken. Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send words that her room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Analyze people, documents, and certain items. Bop. Evelyn Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. There's a lot of names here, all signed within the last week, more than I thought there'd be. Excluding myself and Ms. Dean, there are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. Only one guest has signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Yes, indeed. There is a fourth thing? Oh, Professor X. No, Person X and a Father Lorcan Sinnott signed in after Ms. Dean reportedly went missing. Guest signing times, a record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Ms. Dean did not sign out. All observations discovered. This is cool so far.
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The Séance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Indeed. The, Séance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer. Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your record. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Consumes time. Discuss evidence to proceed. Discuss. I'm sorry, but did you say Ms. Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? In truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be usual for her? I could not say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. I'm gonna notice his stuff. Crack in glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd have had them fixed. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? I'm paved. Hand on pocket watch. He keeps checking his pocket watch. Either he's pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room. I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
So, Miss Dean was here, but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. It seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. Oh, space to hold down detective vision, which will show what's just flat out what's interactable. And I've been ruined. The last couple of games didn't let me switch to ESDF, and so I keep reaching for WASD. What are these discs? What on earth could these be for? Could be that they're important. Maybe there's a clue to their use somewhere around here. Private letter. This letter is written in a swirly script that I think may be Middle Eastern. Oh wait, did I take the discs? I sure did. The Grand Séance. A gathering of intellectuals interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal man. No wobbling tales, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. So this is what they're here to do? To smooch a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person or object. Surely, all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? Library topic unlock. The Veil. Water. Looking at water never did no one no good. Atrium, sign. Cloakroom. Get some free cloaks. Listen. Blasted cold. Mr. Hunter had best get on with fixing that window soon. Salt bowl. A box of salt used to absorb moisture from the boots and coat. Oh. I thought maybe it was for ghosts. Boots, coats, coat, crates. These crates are empty, other than the rotting turnips. Just put a little salt on them. Put a little salt on them and they'll be fine. Oh, and I see after you've examined something, it becomes free to examine again. Alright, look at the coats. Coats left to dry. Coat. A cheap coat for such an expensive hotel. All of the... Okay. Oh no, this one is different. A lightly perfumed coat. There is a note in the pocket. Miss Dean, I would like to speak with you. Perhaps Saturday, the bar, at 5 p.m.? This note is addressed to Miss Dean, which makes me wonder if this is her coat. But then she is supposed to have left. St. Brigid's Cross. One of the staff putting these up around the manor? Oh, here we go. Entertainment schedule. A list of all guest activities planned for this event. Monday the 5th, welcome luncheon. Tuesday the 26th, 3 p.m. afternoon tea and lawn games. 8 p.m. bridge game. Wednesday the 27th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. horse riding. 2 p.m. parlor games. Oh, man. If only there was a streamer here who solved all 40 parlor games and got the trophy without getting one wrong. Thursday 28th, 2 p.m. archery. Elsewise, cricket. 8 p.m. divination with Mrs. Mantovani. Friday the 19th, 11 a.m. carriage tour of land. Saturday the 30th, 9 p.m. masked ball. Sunday the 31st, 8 p.m. silent dinner. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. 9 p.m. grand séance. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks will be posted outside the room each morning. So today is Friday the 29th. That's day one. There is a masked ball tomorrow. Silent dinner. Grand séance in the hedge maze. Talks held daily. Yeah, I already said that. Oh, more evidence that it is currently the 29th. The local news, albeit an old issue. Some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. Little of interest. Closing it would take another old edition of the local paper. The main story is a burning of a family under suspicion. One of them was a fetch, a changeling child. Well, you can never be too careful. Sounds like there's someone on the other side.
Sir, this area is for staff only. I would kindly ask you to leave this room. If you need assistance, you can ring the bell in the lobby.
Alright, well, I didn't want to hang out in that room anyway. There was a picture of a spider. Telegraph room. Oh, are we gonna find out he was lying? There's a faint smell of burnt paper in the air here. Well, quick, get the paper out of the fire before it finishes burning. Nothing I can see here that would be causing the burnt smell in the room. Drawers. It only takes 1 minute to look at all these drawers? Okay, I do it. There seems to be stationery, ink, paper for the machines, and so on. Voltaic pile battery. A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. A cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and cathode separated by an electrolyte bridge. Is this a puzzle? Alright, so it's orange, gray, blue, I guess. It seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions. But what's the required output voltage? Repairing, I think I need to know the voltage first, right? Could be. Oh, look at the typewriter. Used to type up incoming messages for the guests. I knew that. The ashtray isn't a clue? Come on. Ink and envelopes, presumably for writing letters. Paper imprinted with the Blake family crest. Will it not let me... I guess not. Oh, no, it does. Empty envelopes for letters yet to be written. Damn it! Be more interesting if I click on you. What was that? Strange occurrences. Oh, right there. It may be the atmosphere and the occult talk getting to me, but I'm starting to think I'm seeing some unsettling sights in these old halls. So, what was typed? I'm gonna write that down. I could have sworn this page was blank, but instead there is something here in Irish. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. I can hear nothing. Took a whole minute to hear nothing. Painting, not a clue. A copy of How the Other Half Lives. It seems to be a book of photojournalism from the Americas. Defenders of the national education system highlight that in the 60 years since it was established, we have seen an increase in national literacy rates, resulting in an almost 86% literacy rate. However, detractors of the program point out that the rise in these figures is heavily impacted by both the death toll of the famine and resultant mass emigration, both of which affected the poorer parts of society more than the richer, more educated ones. Hold on. That's the wrong affected, isn't it? Whenever you see affect, like with an E as a verb, I always expect that it's, I expect to be delighted. Delighted and surprised that somebody was using it, you know. But no, this is actually just straight up the wrong one. It should be both which affected, with an A, the poorer parts of society more than the richer. Furthermore, census data indicates a high volume of citizens, especially women, who can read but not write, a distinction not accounted for in the previously mentioned figure of 86%. Taking these elements into account, it is fair to say that literacy rates, especially when accounting for both reading and writing, fall well below this stated figure for the average citizen and decline the further from Dublin one gets. I can read. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Miss Dean before I retire from the night, then I am running out of time. Quite so. Turnips with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. Horrifying things. Stationary and such, but took another minute. Oh, it says 6 volts right on it. The hotel's primary means of communication with the outside world. Apparently the battery is dead. It requires 6 volts. These burnt out discs are where the smell in the room is coming from. I'll remove them in case there is any risk of fire. Sup, Shoob? Let's give this a try. I can use these new discs to replace the old ones. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. It needs just the right number of discs in the right order. Very well. Copper. Paper. Zinc. 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 We're done. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. Strange that I don't know how you're supposed to, like... Okay, so this, I don't know if you've seen this game before. It's an investigation-type game. But each interaction takes up a minute, and they're like, the first mystery has to be solved before midnight. And there are plenty of things that I've interacted with that have cost a minute and have yielded no clues. So I'm not sure what the strategy is. Like, what... Wait, is there a person? I might have imagined it. Or I might be going crazy. Or there might be a ghost.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Alright, so I can now discuss the telegraph machine.
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room should you need me.
And I will be in the room where you
much
are.
longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
Alright, so that seems like how... Yeah, I should act quickly. I don't know how long he'll stay in there. Character locate... Okay. 4 to access the map. Oh, cool. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the mansion is explored. Very curious. And there was the courtyards. I did not notice a front courtyard thing. Zoom in and out. Cool. Okay, and so in case we... even do it like Outer Wilds style, where they show them one at a time. Okay, so plenty has happened. So just to catch you up, this is the letter that we got that opened the game. Dated October 26th, an anonymous letter from someone saying that a guest named Evelyn Dean went missing. Everyone carries on as if nothing's happened. Her rooms haven't slept in. Nobody's seen her off the hotel grounds. She has not left. And he has paid us £200 to show up here and look for her, and another £300 if you find her alive. But we don't know who sent it. So this is that. I should check into the hotel. I should inquire about whereabouts. Told she found the letter. Letter could be in the office. I need to get him out, and then I should search his office for information. Mr. Varley, he's displeased. This is broken. Here are discs. I fixed it. Guest sign-in times. She did not sign out. She signed in. She signed the registration book a few days ago. There was a coat note, which I can't discuss with that guy. Requesting to... A note to Ms. Dean requesting to meet. Found in a jacket pocket in the coat room. Stack of letters. Oh. Probably in the safe. Staff roster? A list of the staff's rota for the next few days. Murder, 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 and beans. I've recorded their movements in my timetable in case it proves useful. Excellent. Oh, I don't have a timetable yet. Okay, well, I recorded in, oh, yeah, a list of who is staying in which room. Miss Dean's name is not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. Rooms 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. That's important info. Oh, and I could have... This is where I could have climbed up too, but I wouldn't have, like, I would have gotten it. Oh, here we go. Here it is. No, wrong one. A letter from a supplier requesting payment for goods delivered here during this event. The big thing going on at this hotel is a séance on October 31st. An outdoor jacket. Nothing in the pockets. Only 20 minutes remain. Let's look at these letters. Mr. Varley's mid-draft orders. He is requesting payments hold off until after this event is over. Open letter. A response to Mr. Varley, who seems to have asked after a child on behalf of a young mother. The letter assures him the child is safe, but is otherwise not forthcoming. Mail to be delivered in town. Nothing here except requests for supplies. We're running out of time. I don't need to look at that. Various letters from the guests making requests of the hotel for the duration of their stay. Inside the desk, complaint letter or letters? Letters requesting gramophone records for the rooms. Do those cost extra? Respectively for the drawing room and the bedroom of one Dr. Callahan. A letter complaining about the housekeeper and her overfamiliarity and curiosity. If I use the safe, it's going to take a minute, and I obviously do not know the code yet. Look in the drawers. Administrative, nothing of value. I'm going to fail on the first day. Nothing. Nothing in the drawers. I'm going to check the hat box. An empty hat box. They're just trolling me at this point. They're like, hee, let's put a hat box here. He'll waste a whole minute looking in that. A record of who's in which room. Useful information to have, I suppose. There's something under it. Oh, I found it. I think this... Yes, this is Miss Dean's departure letter. On his desk? Strange. He must have been examining it when I arrived. It's signed. I wonder, does this match her signature in the sign-in book? Are there any differences? Yeah. And what else? The Y. And what else? Oh, gosh. Yeah, that part of the D. These signatures are close, but they don't match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers, but who and why and when? You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides key words for each hypothesis. Use one to access this. Press the Make Hypothesis to open the hypothesis panel. Fill in the missing words. Okay, so this, I think... I don't know that I've played many games like this, but I think there are a bunch. Oh, why are these broken? Guest sign-in note and guest times. Protect? Why protect? I don't get it. Alright, so... No. Miss Dean's departure note is forged. What if... Damn it. Letter? I know what happened here.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
I mean... They can write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
Mystery solved. She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think that she did. Facts about the culprit. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on this screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Time to get 11 minutes of rest, and then go to my room and go to sleep.
Mr. Ward. Mr. Ward. Your room is ready. Mr. Ward. What were you doing in there? Did you repair that machine only to use
He's on to
it
me.
to lure me away from my office?
Are you watching my stream right now? How did you figure that out?
Whatever your reason for being there, you may take your bags and leave. Get out.
Game over. Oh, actually game over. Well, I guess the moral of the story is don't think while you are standing somewhere you're not supposed to.
Mr. Ward, Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
Oh, maybe you're forced to, and then that way you learn, oh, you have to go out the window. This place is freezing? Come here. I guess that's fun that they right away give you a
Mr. Ward,
a way that you will almost certainly get a game over, so that you
your
understand
room is ready.
there are things that can give you game overs.
The porter shall meet us there.
So what room am I going to be in? Room 2? Room 7? Let me take a look at this. A strange contraption. Well, I knew that. I wonder what its function is. What is it measuring? A fine suit of armor. I wonder if it's seen battle or if it's purely ornamental. It's the Blakes. It is the Blakes. Jonathan Blake, the owner of this estate, painted here with his young son Walter and late wife Mary. Good evening, Blind. I'm looking at a shield. An intricate display, though it lacks the Blake family crest. Perhaps a trophy? Doo-ba-doo-doo. Who is that? A ghost. Where did she go? Was that a ghost? Get a grip, Declan. You're tired and this place is getting to you. Mystery. Profile mystery. Investigate his quarters, investigate his office, which I already did a little bit. Profile him. And I will, at some point, be able to... They're not giving me the option to solve this. Assumed he is in the Manor's basement, I guess. Very well. Let us talk.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
Who's that? Is she holding a turnip? No. A portrait of a woman with dark hair. She is holding an ornate vase that looks to be Egyptian? That's curious. They don't have turnips in Egypt. The plaque reads, Lady Wilhelmina Blake.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
That's not one of the ones that was empty on the list, was it? Maybe it was. Not very good at remembering things. Room assignments. Yeah. What the hey? Oh, Oh, I'm already on there. Very good, very good. Oh, there's a little map. Might as well look at it, and it goes into my memories. Sure it does.
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow guests, that. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
First, I shall analyze you. What is this? Unusual Celtic cross. A Celtic cross, though it seems somehow different to many I've seen. He bites his fingernails. No, he's wearing gloves. Oh, shaky hands. He seems to be suffering from some kind of tremor. Sunken red eyes. His eyes are red as if something is irritating them.
You almost have it, sir. Room 4.
This guy's like, you're not very good at video games, are you? But actually, I am. I doubt I'll sleep well knowing this damn thing is lit. A fine gramophone. Not the kind of thing I was expecting to find in my room. Stranger still, it does not come with any recordings. No, you have to write a letter for them. Dong! Oh, but I'm still here. Mounted fox. An intelligent and sly creature, though those traits do not seem to have helped it here. Nightstand. Nothing but the Gideon Bible. A guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be in the north of England. Nothing of note. I look and feel exhausted. Freshly dressed with good quality sheets, I should rest. Not yet. A thick rug with an unremarkable design. I thought it was remarkable. I'm remarking on it right now. More luxurious than I'm used to. Luggage? My luggage. I won't unpack, in case I find myself needing a hasty retreat. Nothing of note in the wardrobe. Nothing of note in the nightstand. Nothing of note in the empty landscape. Yeah, don't paint that. A stag in a wintry landscape. A skilled piece, if somewhat uninspired. I'm unsure what beast this came from. A small house by a mountain. I wonder if this location is nearby. Alright. I believe I have examined everything in the room. I could walk back out. No. I could not walk back out. Oh. I'm having a dream. I cannot run, nor can I look at things. Oh, something's happening. The witness? Oh, now there's a brick wall. Oh, wait, what? Alright, so it was touch every node once. but I couldn't tell if individual ones turning on and off meant anything special. Oh, it's just showing which ones you're allowed to go to next. Where can you... Okay, so it's not visit every node, it's trace every path. I think. Actually, even that I'm not sure about. I wasn't paying enough attention. Solved it completely on instinct. I have an hour till breakfast.
Oh, my head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's séance. Given I only learned about the event last night, I find that odd. What on earth was that?
Strange sigil. So Scrois dissolves whatever it's been linked to. I will not be able to pronounce that. Unlocks doors that have been magically sealed. Strange sigil that woke me on using it. There are so many things that I can talk about. Or things that are hints. And yeah, some of them discussable. Alright, all of these remain inspected. Although this will say something else now, right? No. There's going to be a lot of people I need to meet. Get out of here, you.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
What do you mean, an African or a European swallow?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
The stablemaster and groundsman, Mr. Darag Hunter. Given the attire, he is likely Father Lorcan Sinot. Sinot? Those whispering women. Only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact.
This is kind of like starting Danganronpa. When you're like, oh no, it's 16. At least I don't have to think of voices for them.
Don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy.
So how do you even say that name? Cerise?
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? I would not have guessed that Marquess was pronounced Marquess. I would have done something funny with it, I'm sure. The commotion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
Right. Some decorum, please.
And perhaps then this is our Ruari and Fiad Callahan?
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
Mr. O'Finn, he wasn't in the sign book. He must be the X.
A bad omen? And it didn't show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Saucy. Prodding at people who believe in astrology and such.
Show some respect. Mr. Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line? Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need for yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Hmm?
A French accent. He is Mike Lee. That's your name now. It's Mike Lee. No, he is likely Mr. Toussaint. Then. This is now way too many people. By a process of elimination, then, that distracted man must be Cathal O'Meara. And of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn.
Speaking of late arrivals, who was our newest guest?
This might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up.
You're trying to say I smell bad? Saved by the bellboy. Seamus. One of these people must be behind Miss Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the séance, and some of them know one another clearly. Do they all know one another? Am I clearly an infiltrator? I can't think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job, investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have in finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Oh, I don't have timetable yet.
Un moment. Monsieur? You would be Declan Ward, correct? Allow me to even the playing field. I am Etienne Toussaint, a banker of fraudulent mystics.
and it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak to you.
Fraud. Let's take a good look at him first. He's the murderer. I found it. A notebook worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Society of Psychical Research symbol, across which reads Society of Psychical Research. That's it. Nothing else to see here. So, Mr. Toussaint, tell me about yourself. I'm an academic with a particular interest in the supernatural. What of it can be proved or disproved? Enough people work to prove its existence, but not so many try to mark where fraud begins. I take it from your accent you have traveled far to be here? Some distance, I will confess. I'm accustomed to traveling to London, England, London especially, but this is significantly farther west. As for my origin, France, Paris nowadays, though I was born and raised in Reims. Have you ever been? I've never left Ireland. I hope someday you have the opportunity. In the meantime, your country is quite beautiful in its own way. Have you noticed anything strange happening about the manor? I have noticed handprints on my mirror as if it were cold. Not the strangest thing, or at least I have seen stranger through my work. You know me, sir? Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you are truly the man I have read about. That took a whole minute? Or does each of these take a minute? I don't know. What's that notebook? Do you always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile, like memory. You agree, non? I have seen you making jokes, and you're looking at my stream too. No stream peeking. He saw my notebook. Do you know Miss Dean? We've met once or twice, but never exchanged anything more than small talk. She came off as pleasant, though I suspect there was more to her than she let on. Certainly, I was right, as it is clear to me now that many guests have complex relations with the woman. What an interesting life she must lead. If I might ask, what does that crest you're wearing indicate? It's the emblem of the Society of Psychical Research, a grouping of curious individuals who try to apply academic rigor to paranormal situations. It's a mixed set, some believers, some skeptics, some in between. But I find it suits me to have some like-minded people to share my work with. Searching out fraud must be easy work at an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a séance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan, and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, mon ami. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners, but at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. The guests? You suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. Attendees and staff have their own problems. Well, that's your problem. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have obtained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. Have I now? After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. Okay. Form hypothesis. proof is needed to declare somebody to be a fraud? There might be frauds. Séance is necessary. Goal is to coerce me into investigating a... Oh, wait. I don't? Wait. I mean, they put some grammar in there. Oh. A guest for fraudulence? What if I know what happened here?
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Not sure I get it exactly, but let's see. Confront! Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent. I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
So, you do know who I am?
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
N'est-ce pas?
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson.
It's Faded! Hello, Faded. How are you?
I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence. Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
I'm doing great. I realized that aside from, and it's almost a shame that I broke the streak, aside from Chance of Senar and Animal Well, every game that I've streamed has been about walking around a house. We did Blueprints and Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 and Lorelei and the Laser Eyes and 12 Minutes. And when I was trying to figure out what to stream today, I'm like, let's do another game where I walk around a house.
What makes you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence
Blackmail?
quiet? No? You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes? Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
I am liking it. It's... I just remember... So obviously I'm right now at the very beginning of day 2, and they introduce so many characters, and it's like, there's no way, like... If this is anything like Danganronpa, then hopefully a whole bunch of these people are gonna die off pretty soon, because I can't keep track of this many people.
To get into Miss Erickson's room safely.
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
So even though there's like a whole bunch of other people that I should have tried talking to, I guess, we're pretty much being handed our first mission. Like, can I covertly listen from down here? I sure can. Look at that. Time to drop some eaves.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Jewelry is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Oh, it served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. The If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign-in book. He must be the person who marked his name with an X. I'll make a note of that. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. This information will be added to the time. So this is the first time they're letting us see the timetable. It's been an unclickable interface option. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Okay, so people on here so far are just... a couple of... Alright, so a whole bunch more people will be added eventually. You notice that he's wearing a crown. A roughly made crown of wood and leather. A medium-length beard, only a tiny bit longer than he tends. He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. A yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. Ornate belt. His belt is quite eye-catching. So wait, so what is R? Weird.
Ah, there you are now.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
Haha, no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm Donal O'Finn, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Haha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the séance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the séance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up. What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Alright, talk to me about the person. No, not her. Who's the person he was just talking with? She's not available. Okay. Talk about her. Have you met Miss Dean? Who? I've not met anyone with that name yet. Well, that's proof. He must be innocent. Sure, timetable. Any plans for this weekend, Mr. O'Finn? I'm told there's a big party on later. I'll go to that, I guess. Fancy dress. I reckon that means they'll dress like me and I dress like them, no? I'm told there's proper history, good history in the gardens, so I'll go there while it's bright, then head off to the bar when it's dark. I'll wander the hedge maze after lunchtime, I think. We'll get a gator in the bar before the dinner bell. Not sure what else there is to do. I'm told there are talks, but talking to me is a two-way thing, not sitting down so someone can tell you about their hobbies. And for Sunday? Ah, who knows? Tomorrow's too far away to be thinking about it anyway. There's the seance anyway. Could spend some time getting on Fiad's nerves, though. That's always fun. She said she'd be doing some work with the well after lunch. Doing some work? With the well? I stick my face in and see how she's getting on. Okay, so even people talking about other people's plans. So just talking to him gave me a lot, I think. Tell me about the belt. You have quite the ornate belt. Do you like it? I killed and skinned the deer myself. My cousin, Connor, helped me shape the tin. That man is fiercely handy with a ball hammer. Oh, that was all. Sure. Tell me about the seance. What are your thoughts on the seance? Oh, very exciting to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my god isn't real. I wasted my life. So-and-so didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellows who think death is more interesting than life, and the stupid things they'll do to prove it.
I should go.
I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Do not go where the path leads. Got it. Someone on the other side. Okay. What is... Act on... So wait, is that a goal that I have or something? Okay, so you get a think, and then a confront, and then an act, and the act is get into her room. Okay. Edward Blake, founder of Blake Manor. His outstretched hand makes him almost Christ-like, though he was anything but a savior figure. Alright, so no one's on the other side, and people only move around. Do I know on the timetable? Maybe I should go find her? Doesn't take time to walk around. Maybe if I find her so that I know that she's not in her room. But I already know she's not in her room. Also... Oh, that is her. Wait. Oh, H. Erickson. For some reason... Alright, let's... we'll analyze her. Do-do-do-do-do. Nervous energy. She hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason? Costume jewelry. An array of jewelry, the sort worn by spiritualists and showwomen. A crest on a necklace. An elaborate crest, worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself, however.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
No, you're not. I got lots of time.
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Timetable. Tell me about your times. You have any plans for the weekend? Well, I do think I shall be spending my afternoon in the drawing room. Such an opportunity to commune with our fellows, don't you think? Between the talks. If you ask me, though, Miss Mantovani's talk at 5 is the only one worth attending, and so will be the only one I do attend. I'm entirely skipping the one at 3 by... I've already forgotten who it is. I think I'll take an afternoon nap then instead. I want to get some rest in before the ball later. And as for Sunday, yes, I suppose I'll be in church at 11 and lunch at 1. The doctor's talk at 3 might be a tad silly, but he's easy on the eye, and I love the Irish accent. I don't think I'd have another talk in me after that, so I'll nap at 5 instead. I have all of my conversations like this. You ever ask me, like... Actually, no, it would go like, so, Heaton, where do you think you'll be today? I'll be in my apartment non-stop until I have to go to work, and then I'll go to work and then come home, and then continue to be in my apartment. Otherwise, I'll waste the day in the gardens and maze, I think, calming my nerves before the big event. I hear that's where they're holding it, you know? The Séance. I can hardly wait. So, should I discuss... Should I be like, so, I heard you won't be in your room. Studying the crash site? Oh, yes, the poor bird. As was mentioned, it is an omen. I thought perhaps it was best to see if anything could be learned in what remained of the incident. Sadly, the staff beat me to it, so there is not much to be seen here, I am afraid.
I won't bother you anymore, Mrs. Erickson.
Goodbye now.
Have any plans for the weekend? The whole time I will be here. Eating chili. Because I still have leftover chili. It is delicious. I'm in. I wonder if I should be doing manual saves, too. Burned paper. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Chest of drawers. Schedules for the weekend, but I already knew. An assortment of clothing. So she even writes down what she's going to be doing. I should do that too. Apartment all the time. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Some dress clothes, nothing important. They're clothes for the event. None of it is noteworthy. Dun dun dun! Oh, actually dun dun dun. What is this? A mixture of morphine and scopolamine. I've heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or something more sinister? Frauds and Their Mythology by Etienne Toussaint. Volume 2 has several pages bookmarked. The Shoes of a Fraud. A variety of average-sized shoes. Hagd. A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. Oh ho? It says targets, and Miss Dean's name is circled. Oh, okay then. This might be a short game. Oh, it's got a combination lock. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. I got another 20 minutes before she... A standard deck of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. Oh, open the table. Open the table. Yes. Here's the jackpot. Writing materials. Damn it. That appears to be... oh, wait. I can do this. So, yeah. I believe I've interacted with everything. This... I'm not going to have whatever information that is. Can I... Excuse me. Can I... But I can't observe these further, seemingly. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm going to interact with this even though I don't have the combination because it'll add it as an option. What's the combination for this, I wonder? What am I looking for? I'm trying to find evidence that she is a fraud. Oh, what if it's the Society of Order of People? That had an S in it, didn't it? I think it had an S in it, so... Not that. HOGD. She is some kind of genius. Name a secret called the Society of Order of People, or SOUP. That was it. And here's where I hide all of my frauding materials. Small runes, or small stones with runes roughly carved into them. Rich red candles. Something about them leaves me uncomfortable.
Oh, a sneering breakfast, and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
Okay. Some ancient-looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumiato. Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Oh. Place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Hazel Erickson. She doesn't have her own hypothesis? Oh no, wait, that was Target. Hold on. No, wait. Mysteries. Here we go. Oops. Oh, wait. Lower middle class, arrival date. She's in her early 30s. She is a medium. She cannot use magic. She has medium-sized shoes in her room. Research in her room is covered in her notations. Miss Dean's name was circled on her list of targets. Her room is filled with magical tomes and notes. Hi, Molly. I haven't really figured out what the deal is with these yet. Inconclusive connection. Does she intend to go through the thing? I found a selection of... Okay, this is... It just says what things are linked. Like, yes, the suspicious lockbox is linked with the notes because I found the notes in the lockbox. Séance attendees who could be magic practitioners. Could those without any magical ability have been struck off? Why would Miss Dean's name be circled? Alright, so let me... Can I do a thinky think? Goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. I know what happened here.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
So I wonder which of the two things should I do first? What a wild sentence.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
Oh, I was supposed to hit... oh, right? Is that right? Maybe? Alright. I'm gonna... Just so this isn't wasted, I'll discuss his timetable. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. Talks? In the drawing room, 1 at 11, 1 at 3, and 1 more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see, I plan to attend the drawing room talks at 3 and 5. I want to eat before the séance at 9, but I have no interest in the silent dinner, so I'll need to corner the staff and make arrangements for beforehand.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Alright, so was there an R? Oh no, R just shows that. Alright, I thought I would be able to do something with him, but maybe not. Oh, I didn't even see I have this. Okay. Oh, okay, I need to do that now, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with why there are two different things up there. The act on attain Toussaint. I'm not sure what the deal is. You! Oh.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities. And don't tell me that it's not. I already read your notes.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings? Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life, and then again for eternity?
Would you sit by and do nothing, or drug an innocent woman, cut out her heart, and eat it for
Well,
lunch?
I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them. Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Dun dun dun. Good lord, the woman is insane, desperate, or both, or all three. Insane, desperate, and both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Okay. Now go to... No. Now there's 2... Act... Get out of my way. 1 additional map in the mind map. Confessed to me that she is a magical void, lacking any abilities. However, she remains undeterred in carrying out her ritual. I may need to stop her. No, I need to stop her. We'll murder her!
Hello.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan.
What was that sigh? He's like, he's confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. Like, you know, I don't really want to talk about it or anything.
She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her. To the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another heir.
What? No, it cannot be.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder, especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan. Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her God's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much. She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her God's favor. I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Ward, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Wait, you didn't tell me ahead of time that that's what you would be doing. He is no longer attending the séance. So I guess that is going... I guess if I had not managed this, would the game just end, or would it go on, but he would be at the séance? Interesting. Mr. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Miss Erickson. Sure she does not do something more terrible. Dun dun dun! That gauge decreased, and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the séance. What exactly is that device monitoring, and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again, and if I somehow see it from the 2nd floor through a thick oaken post.
Excuse me, sir. Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward.
I only have 11 minutes to go confront her with a bunch of notes that will tell her that it's bad to eat hearts. Don't stand in my way.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
By who?
No idea.
You mean by
sir.
whom?
It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
What is this? A journal? It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark. So it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Or from whom? Regardless of whom sent it, I should read the thing. And I did so immediately. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Supplies plus. Very good. Monday the 25th, it seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Tuesday the 26th, the night she went missing, she speaks of feelings of dread and she doubts she will sleep that night. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. A sigil with dream scrawled next to it. I saw this. In my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Did we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced something similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people out of 3 with similar experiences, then I could be sure something is here. 2 more? Not enough proof. Not rigorous. Not insufficiently rigorous. What else do you want? What else do you want? It seems some pages were torn out. Good. This has left me with more questions than answers, so perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? Alright, you.
Mr. Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
We have God to discuss. Variable archive, right? This is what he wanted me to show her?
Mrs. Erickson. We need to talk.
Again with the sigh.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say.
Toussaint with a T? Why is he putting a T at the end? Is he me according to Ever X?
Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
Yes, my room, sir.
Good, and I will go in first and then keep my back to you. While you stand next to the dresser that has the syringe and cocaine in it. You read the notes.
Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool. I wanted so much to be special. To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual. And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more. Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
Such as how to dispose of the body of the person that I know that you drugged and kidnapped? Right? I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of this device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. If the seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far, and how many of her hearts did she eat? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to? Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Is it that just that she was planning to kidnap Evelyn? And I don't know or don't believe that she is the person who did? Oh, I could talk to her, I guess. But I could do that later. If she's still going to, like, stick around and just not eat hearts, then I guess I can ask her later. But are there more? So, what's... Okay, this does tell you who you have and have not asked. Okay. Oh, but what is my... That's that. Okay, this is what I wanted. I'm like, I had another thing. Okay, but what is this also? What are these strange dreams? Okay. I guess it's weird that it doesn't seem to give me a list of mysteries to say, which one of these do you want to look at? Because this existed, but I don't see how I was supposed to get to it other than how I just did. Steen's room. Someone should recall which room she stayed in. Room assignments. 2, 7, 15, 21. Alright, so probably I first need to figure out which one she was staying in. Could I ask, Heart Eater?
Mr. Ward?
Hello, Mrs. Erickson. No, don't.
Mr. Varley? Mr. Varley! Mr. Var...
Oh, I get kicked out if I walk into somebody's room and they're there. see. Alright, so can't talk to people inside the rooms. Mr. Varley!
I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here. And your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Would I find you behind reception over the weekend should I need you? Either here or in the office, or for the most part, in which case ring the bell for my attention. There are a few exceptions. I will be covering the bar for Mr. Doyle at 7 p.m. this evening, so if you need me at that time, that is where you will find me. And naturally, I will be overseeing the ball at 9 p.m. Then tomorrow, the silent dinner is at 8 p.m. While the staff will not be in attendance, I will be outside to prepare you. Finally, the séance is at 9 p.m., and I shall be present. Even if I give you this letter that says God tells you not to eat hearts? Okay, I won't be at the séance. Which room was Miss Dean assigned when she was staying here? She was in room... It seems I would need to check my records. She had a southern view. I recall her complaining about the noise as new guests arrived. Though why that matters, now that she is gone, is beyond me. Do you know anything about this strange device? A meter for the event, sir. Something to do with readiness for the séance. It was custom-made, with no expense spared. The Marquess, or perhaps Miss Mantovani, could explain it better for you. Tell me about... Blake Manor. I have a better plan to stop everyone from attending the séance. It involves arson. I have an even better idea. Just remove the room that it's going to be in from the drafting pool. What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has been passed down through the generations of the Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Marquess Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walt, being the last two members of the line. It was the Marquess's initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull the place through the difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though I suspect there is more information in the library, should you care for more. No, I'd rather read Swinburne. Have you ever received complaints about Mrs. Joyce? She occasionally inspires some ire, but she's a good woman, and works hard. While I would prefer she keep to herself more, at present I have no cause to dismiss her. You will soon enough, maybe. Washerwoman. You will think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a biennet? It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. You have any strange dreams? I've had the strangest dreams since coming here. Is that something many people report? I have heard it said. It's not something you experienced yourself? I have worked here for nearly 20 years, Mr. Ward. I don't often sleep off the ground, so I could not guess what a normal dream would be for me. When one spends so much time in a place, to dream of corridors and doors and windows is sadly quite normal. I'd say it's a direct match for the dreams Miss Dean and I had. It's close, but not close enough.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
Should I make a safety save? Like this? Give me a for real save. There we go. Oh, look at this guy. Edward Blank. The man who built this manor, according to the plaque. Library topic unlocked. Oh, you can just come here to wait? Just stare at sands falling for as many minutes as you want. The West Tower. So at 9 o'clock, everybody's going to spontaneously move. And so if I'm inside of any of these rooms, the ladies' water closet. Oh, I'm back here. Oh wait, was this an hourglass that you can just click to wait? I see. The library, northeast corridor. Suitably clean washroom. Very well. A book that is clean. Oh, boring. I wasted a whole minute on that. Oh, well, that's nice. Locked oak door. I don't think it sees much use. From my memory, the outside, I suspect this leads to the Blake private residence. A bust of Beatrix Blake, 1657 to 1703. Right. 9 o'clock, so now lots of people are eating. In this next hour, breakfast in the dining room. You weren't here a moment ago. Do you have dreams?
Hello again, sir.
Tell me about your hopes and dreams.
Oh, sorry, sir. My name's Doyle. Seamus Doyle. So, the meal.
Tell me about your dreams first. No, okay.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
There's assigned seating? There
If you're
is.
looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's séance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
And what are you eating? Oh, okay. So this is an event. I am either here for 21 minutes or excuse myself, and that takes 6 minutes. And I don't know what my alternative would be. I wonder if I just leave. Do I just leave or do I get another choice? I'm going to find out.
I'm sorry. I haven't the time to stay. Do excuse me.
Of course.
Oh, all that happens is you wind up back out. Alright. Oh. Painting of a stag. It is set askew. Just like Kevin Smith.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we...
Oh, I can't go back in.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind...
Curious. Okay, so... That being the case... Where? So, like, I suppose I know that the two of them, whoever I was just talking to, or not talking to, as the case may be, he's not in his room, so I could go snoop around in there, right? L. Dupree. $11. So let's just go to room 11. You can't stop me. Too busy filling his face. What is this? Closet. Why are you rumbling? Oh, I don't have the option to go in. I suppose, because I don't have the keys. Alright, so maybe I should just go in all four of the room... Oh, I can't actually, can I? Because they will also be locked. And we got some information that it was on the south. Alright, so 15 or 21, maybe? And maybe there's a gem in the globe. A globe of the known world. I wonder, will they discover anything new? I can only imagine how thrilling it was when the Americas were discovered. Space. The final frontier. So what did I say, 15? Wait, did I pass it? I guess I did. Lost Places. I wonder if this contains an entry for Blake Manor. I also wonder... But I don't have the book in front of me, and you do, so... What? What? A knocked plant? And a skull. And another askew painting. Did somebody pass this way? Signs of a trail. Now how do I get to that? Like that. I see. A trail has been left through the house. Where does it lead? Okay, let's try room 15 first, wherever that is. Did someone take the sign off of the door? Is that why I can't find it? Strange marks on the wall. Very strange. The door to room 15 appears to be missing? The markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream, but without a pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish, might this have been Miss Dean's room? Further clues by discussing evidence with other characters. The info panel can show you who to discuss a specific piece of evidence with. Once there was a door here, I was finally closed over. Alright, so I could go discuss it with him. He's in the lobby, I guess. Or from here, I could follow the trail, right? Because this would be where it starts. Plinth pushed out of place. Nothing. Alright, so there's that one. Oh, and this one, but I already looked at. Percival Blake, the 4th Marquess of Doon. Southeast basement. Oh, another pattern like in the dream. This one looks like the pattern where the door to room 15 should be. Use? No. Hold on. There's a door hidden behind this wall. Am I still dreaming? Aves Hill. Reveals doors hidden behind illusionary walls. The air is rotted here. This is an unholy place. Me without my shovel. Thankfully, I can't tell if these ever saw use. Same. I see brown stains on them that suggest they were used. These look like bones. This skull, it appears to be human. It's a ghost. What, that's supposed to be a puzzle or something? That's easy. Was that a... No, it couldn't have been. My eyes are deceiving me. A hallucination caused by gas or mold in the air, perhaps. But then, how can I explain these flames? Also mold. Evidence walled up lovers? What lovers? What is... What in God's name was that? I don't know. That hole wasn't there before. Am I like, I could have been having lunch, breakfast right now. This seems kind of premature. Like, I'm finding this much sooner than I should have. Another sigil back here. Somebody must have sealed off the passage to this area sometime after Percival walled it up. This is even worse than the first one. Another skeleton in pieces. Is this what she wanted me to find? Did I take them with me? Did I add them to the court record? There you go. And they never parted again, as skeletons at the bottom of the ocean. Or no, they lived happily ever after. That's the line from Jontron, Titanic. Percival damned them to an eternity of torment. And for what? He knew their screams would go unheard. I pray they find the peace they deserve. May God have mercy on their souls. How long were they trapped here? How long can a soul linger, and why? I wonder. No, best not to dwell on it. Achievement unlocked. I hope they found peace. I hope I got experience for that. Also, I hope that there is an experience and level system. Continue following the trail of upset accoutrements. Alright, so that one is disturbed. This way, maybe this way. Anybody askew around here? I seem to have lost the trail. Ah! Chair's been knocked off balance, way off balance. Bathhouse closed. Deer judging me. Spider terrifying me. Askew. Seems to be a book on calling the dead, written by Miss Manor. Local paper from last year. Nothing interesting was happening anywhere in the world. Just like in 2026. Nothing interesting happens. Every day the same. Alright, I don't see anything, so maybe the staff basement was the right way to go? Or maybe it's the gardens, but they're not open yet. Oh. Alright, so maybe I cannot follow Cannot continue following the trail until the garden's open. Bed linens and towels. I thought you were supposed to poop in there. Man, it's a good thing I didn't live back in these times. I would have been doing everything wrong. Alright.
Again? What else could you possibly want with me?
Oh, House Porter. Strange dreams. I had a strange dream the night I got here. I was trapped in a corridor somewhere in the manor. Have you experienced similar? Oh, well, of course I have. But I could not discuss something so personal. I'm sorry. When you are as deeply attuned as I am, these things take their toll. You are a fraud. You've already been exposed as a fraud. You don't pretend. Oh yeah, can I ask her about her? Like, hey, didn't you inject her with chlorosaphine? I don't suppose you've met Miss Dean? Only this week, but her reputation precedes her. Did you know, Mr. Ward, that certain animals have brightly colored patterns to warn off other creatures? That's what they're saying these days. It's too bad Miss Dean's not a frog. Why? Do you like... Are frog hearts especially delicious? Maybe it'd stop the likes of Mr. O'Meara from chasing after her tail. He was? Mr. Ward, the poor boy asked her to marry him. She said no, of course, and so publicly too. What's a wolf to do with a lovesick puppy? A wolf, then, not a frog? No, I said she should be a frog. Presently, she's just a harlot. Rude. A carefree rake. I forget what a rake is. Have you met Mr. O'Meara? Oh, that boy. He's absolutely fascinating. It's not often I get to talk with someone who has dealings with angels. He might even be the first. I wonder if he might consider joining the Golden Dawn. They'd be more than happy to have him. Even with his reputation for being a bit of a daredevil, now that I say it aloud, I wonder if there's a link between his gift and recklessness. I could ask her more about the Golden Dawn. Do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now the Egyptian style is in fashion. The society is based in London. You should see about it, you know, if you ever find yourself over there. Useless. Oh, ask about him. Mr. O'Fan, how could I not? I'm still not sure what compelled him to show up in ritual garb, but at least it's a talking point.
Bah. I won't bother you anymore, Mrs. Erickson.
Goodbye now.
Alright. I was going to ask him about something, Mr. right?
Ward?
Like the secret passages? The door to room 15, it's missing? A missing door. Ah, you mean the rumors. Yes, it's been long said that Percival Blake walled up a scullery girl after she refused his advances. Oh, wait, so that's not where what's-her-name was saying? Was staying? Okay, so I kind of did this out of order. I maybe was supposed to have an understanding that there was a locked-up person. Then the same with her fiancé who came looking for her. Percival Blake was documented as a jealous and bitterly angry man, so it is possible. But in the 100-plus years since his passing, no hidden rooms or walled-up bodies have been found. Well, about that. Certainly it predates the manor becoming a hotel, so I suspect it was not our room 15. Of course, the missing bodies were not found anywhere else either, so nothing can be entirely ruled out. Likely, they fled here for a better life in the, at that time, newly discovered America. There's more information on this and other topics in the library. Maybe I should be in the library. There are some beautiful St. Bridget's crosses about the place. Yes, Mrs. Joyce has kindly been putting them up for us. Boring. Ba-da-da-da-da. Tell me about your glasses. Did you happen to drop your glasses? It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Otherwise, they would need to draw me a new sprite. Do you happen to get reports of ghosts from your guests? If you mean to tell me you've seen some waif wandering the halls or a figure in the garden, you would not be the first. The manor seems to inspire that sort of story. And this too? I mean, this is basically the same thing as saying things are haunted. I've been noticing some strange goings-on around the manor. Don't concern yourself. I suspect most occurrences are just a matter of exaggerated stories among the guests. Anything else is... Anything else is, well, it's an old house, and no harm has ever come of its tricks. Ah, yes. Old houses often, just from being old, have typewriters that type an aseo on Slilamak in Irish, on typewriters. It absolutely is something that happens. I should at least ask him about each of the Blakes. Right? She's dead, so I'll find her ghost at some point. Marcianus Blake was a kind woman and a dedicated mother. Her death came as a deeply tragic shock to all of us at the manor. The Marquess and his son were naturally never the same. No doubt that is the reason this... Oh! That is the reason this seance is taking place now. You don't say. This is going to lead to nothing, but I'll ask anyway. Are you alright, sir? You look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event, of course. He's gold. I don't know why. I presume you've met Mr. O'Meara? Certainly, sir. Him and Benny like him. I had thought we would see a great many Mr. O'Mearas at the event, but only the one, it seems. Oh, just because it's the... I see. I thought he was special. No, he was just the first one in line. Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Its and the manor's success. Its and the manor's success. No, wait. These events. Shouldn't you say their? Okay. Its and the manor's success depend on tight scheduling. Map. There's much to do outside the manor. Refreshments can be requested on the patio. Many of our guests enjoy walking the grounds, and there is a hedge maze for your enjoyment. Mr. Hunter also offers horse riding sessions, though I believe those are now booked out. I guess. Because what was... I was like, the... Yeah, okay, so he was saying these events, but he's talking about this event, the seance. So it's, sure. This event. But if you're asking if there's anything outside the grounds, no. Galford, the town you took the carriage from, is our closest point of contact. Well, am I sleepy? I am sure you will find the hotel offers everything you could need during your stay with us. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner are served in the dining room. There is a well-stocked library, a bar, and a drawing room for relaxation, which includes a variety of games and records for your entertainment. Sadly, the bathhouse is closed at this time of year. The water is too cold to heat. Finally, we now have the telegraph room up and running again, should you wish to reach out to friends or family.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Certainly.
Okay, cool. Let's go to the library next. Waste no more time. Library. Nowhere? Nowhere to be found. Okay, probably all the way over here. Opposite side of the house. Got it. Religion. Oh. A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. New clues are found only in books, after all. Edward Blake, the man who built the original manor in the 1650s. It looks to have been extended many times over since. A bottle of sherry. Schedule? Miss Quinn's schedule. I've made a note of her movements in my timetable, and now I don't have to ask her. Canal Ancestry. Various books detailing historical land ownership in this region. A map of Ireland and one of Connaught, the region this hotel sits in. Some sections are carefully marked out. Who marked them? Ulster? Irish folklore. Irish mythology. Irish hearts. Almost romantic if you don't mind your romance being morbid. World mythology. Geography. And a book on secret passages. No. Archaeology. Fireplace. Armchair. Psychology. Praying skeleton. Sciences. Medicine. Flora and fauna. World history. Irish history. Blake history. That's an excessive number of books on Blake history. I don't believe there are that many books written on any single family's history. Oh, what are these doing out? Information on Wilhelmina Blake. Wilhelmina August Blake was born in 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. She disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29th, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. Isn't this the day of the séance? It is. No, 31st. Today's the 29th, maybe. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle, Lord Barnard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he recovered during an expedition in Giza. The vase disappeared on the same night as Lady Blake. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. Her whereabouts and fate remain unknown. So I think these are specifically here because I touched things that made them become research topics, and that's why they're showing up on this desk. Percival Blake became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father, Graham, died of old age. This was in 1739. He ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of slaughter, the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. I see some annotations that suggest that he didn't drown in the tsunami more than he was drowned during it. It seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggested she had rejected advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he, too, wasn't heard from again. Various notes are added from different time periods saying the staff believed he walled them up, alive. One note says they can still be heard sobbing for one another through the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. So it said more library topics are... Mary Blake. After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connacht. The Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organized fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. She spent her free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools and privately funded the university education of over 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up a position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar of her community and the very image of a God-fearing woman, until her death in 1894. Alright, so maybe interacting with some of these. I see. So I have option. Alright. There might be like way too many things to look up. Alright, so on each topic, there are things that I will gradually learn about that I could look up. Look up ghosts. Look up the washerwoman. The washerwoman, or the Bendai, is an instance of the other folk providing unwelcome news without exhibiting aggression or violence. The apparition is said to appear before battle, where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those to die, as if they were already dead. Is it said she appears at battle... Is it? Like a question? No, it is. It should be. It is said she appears at battlegrounds as she feeds off of grief. Perhaps this is why she shows visions of those to die. Turnip heads. Toward the end of October and the approach of Halloween, it is not uncommon to see carved lanterns adorning doorsteps and windowsills. In Ireland and Scotland both, there is a long-held tradition of carving a face into turnips and putting a lit candle inside them. The tradition is thought to stem from the Irish folk tale of Stingy Jack, a spirit barred from both heaven and hell and forced to walk the earth eternally. Oh, that's good for your calves. Whether this is true or not, these carved turnips are thought to serve a practical purpose. It is thought that on Halloween night, the veil between life and death is thin, and spirits walk the earth, many with ill intent. These turnips are carved into grotesque faces and lit as lanterns to ward off any spirits that would do the living harm. The veil. Yes, the veil is the barrier between the living and the dead, the mundane world and the spirit world. There are times and places when the veil thins, and the interaction between the two worlds becomes easier, for better or for worse. The veil may be thin in places that have seen great tragedy, or in places of magical significance. As for time, it is known that the veil is thinnest on All Hallows' Eve, and this is when spirits of many kind may walk the earth, and be seen even by those who would usually not encounter such things. It is also when communication through the veil is easiest. As such, traditionally, any attempts to contact the dead are made in this period of the year, as they are known to be most successful at this time. Alright, that might be enough librarying. Well, let's look up some science. Get some knowledge. Nothing. Get some psychology knowledge. Get some medicine knowledge. Folk healing? I forget when this was triggered. Many accomplished modern doctors and physicians have been born, raised, and trained in Ireland, and thus there is no shortage of such doctors there. And thus... Should it be and though? Like, and though there is no shortage of such doctors there, Ireland is home to a parallel discipline, often known often as folk healing. That is, the tradition of treating ailments, common and uncommon, with hedge magic from the tangible, such as the application of herbal teas and tinctures, to the intangible and somewhat more fantastical, often the creation or application of charms or rites, respectively. Create the charms, apply the rites. Got it. While there is a belief that such ability is available to anyone, particular prowess is noted amongst a community and often leads to one or two people being noted authorities on the practice within their communities. Alright, let's scram. Well, let's look at the sherry. Okay, I looked at it. Nothing in desk. Fine. Okay, so in here, these are the Marquess Blake. Oh, okay. The Jonathan, the guy who owns it, is going to give a talk on the history of Blake Manor. The other crowd, what we know of ghosts, Catholic Mass, Irish mythology, history of the region. Actually, what else did that say? Doors to talk will close at 10 minutes past the hour. Okay, so keep that in mind. If I do want to go there, I can't research a bunch of other stuff, or it will be too late. Maybe there's something crazy on the wall down here. It was not. Wax. Really? Who said that? So room 15 was not her, so maybe this one was. The sheets here are rougher than my own. Under the bed, an old box of matches. Oh, well, that might actually be very boring. Taxidermied fox and pheasant. It still smells of death. Okay. The mirror broke. What on earth? What happened here? Was this cracked when I first came in? And now it is 10. Bong. The ground's open, which I knew. Alright, so I'll finish checking out this room, and then I'll head towards the grounds. Bleak landscape. You mean a Blake landscape? Nothing in here. Ashes stuck together. Perhaps there's a leak here? The gate is rusted. Alright, but none of that matters. I'm not sure this was Miss Dean's room. No point continuing to look. Oh! Copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, or The Modern Prometheus. Alright, so we've kind of ruled out our bunch of... How do I... So, okay, let me follow... Room assignments, right, and this is broken now. This was not Miss Dean's room, however, there might be something of interest here. This room is unoccupied. This could be... Room... Sigil pattern. Oh, I should go back to room 15 and unseal it? I must find a way to make it. Okay, so wait, there was... Okay, missing doorway, investigate Percival Blake, and then we found out about him. Right. Sigil on the sun door. Wings. Okay, alright, so that's all solved then. Yeah, let me, I guess before I quit for the night, let's head back to where room 15 was, and did I not try to do the thing? Trace the pattern? What was this?
Oh, please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original.
Imagine plagiarizing the Bible.
I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment to sit.
Her? Who could you be talking about? What does that Bible verse mean? Clearly, someone in the hotel has bad blood with Miss Manor Tavani. She thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? And that knife? Something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. I know, 2027. That's next year. Oh, I missed the comment. You've been trying to... don't know what... Are you still doing something with the wall door? I found the... So I think... Okay, I hadn't tried... So, I eventually found a hidden door that had, like, skeleton behind it, and then that opened up another door that had another skeleton behind it, and I picked one of them up, and I put it on top of the other skeleton, and they had babies, I guess. But yeah, when I was here before, I guess I didn't try actually use... Whoops. Let go. Didn't actually try using this. Whatever black magic causes, somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. But do I really think that this is her room? Maybe. I don't know, maybe I will end here. So I definitely have something to do come next stream. Alright. So that is it for tonight. Séance of Blake Manor is fun so far. Definitely lots of characters, lots of like evidence and things that I need to find and remember or write. That seems like maybe not too many things need to be written down because we have the Outer Wilds computer system, which I appreciate a lot. Yeah, I'll be playing this for a while till we solve it. I don't know if there are multiple endings. It seems like there really might be, because you can fail some of these investigations, and so I will probably just do one playthrough and see what we get, but it would maybe also be interesting to do like a 100% playthrough where even if I needed a guide or something to say like these are the things that you need done on each hour so that you can accomplish everything. Because there's still a lot of characters that I have not spoken to yet, and I think speaking to them will reveal like things that I need to do in order to get them to not attend the seance, if that's how it works. But that's it for tonight. We'll pick this back up on Sunday night, So I hope to see you then. Have a good night.